That's IT Uploaded.
Hello everyone, I'm Timothy Go. Thanks for staying in on That's IT tonight. Well, Samsung is serious in maintaining its smartphone dominance. So, less than a year after the Galaxy S3 launch in London, it is launching the next Galaxy. This time around, it is rubbing it in Apple's face, doing it in Apple's own turf in the United States. So will this device live up to the aggressive tactics? Channel News Asia's Stephen Fee is at the glitzy launch at New York's legendary Radio City Music Hall.
Samsung's rollout for the Galaxy S4 was a decidedly New York affair. Dancers and a live orchestra reminiscent of a Broadway show, all part of a marketing blitz to unveil Samsung's newest handset to a crowd of hundreds at the city's famed Radio City Music Hall. Compared to its predecessor S3, it's bigger. Larger screen, higher resolution camera, more robust battery. But with so many other Android-powered phones on the market, Samsung is placing its bet on some new software features as well. Gesture controls that keep your fingers off the screen, a nifty feature that pauses video when you look away, and a camera that gives you a view of yourself while you snap a picture.
We always want to push ahead in both hardware and software designs, ease of use, and incorporating all of that to make sure that it's the most useful smartphone in the marketplace. I think that maintaining the lead as a smartphone is its #1 objective.
Indeed, Samsung is the global leader in smartphone sales, but Apple's iPhone outperformed Samsung during the holiday quarter, and the decision to hold the unveiling in New York seemed to take aim directly at Apple's dominance in the U.S.
New York is an exciting city. Everybody wants to come in, and it's the center of culture and center of, diversity. And also, U.S. is one of the important countries for Samsung.
The new Galaxy S4 is slated to hit store shelves in April, and Samsung is rolling out all of its marketing power. They have a lot of competitors out there, and while they're the #1 smartphone globally right now, they know that they'll have to use all of their heft to keep that position.
The features are great, but when you pair it with the bombardment of commercials and teasers and online campaigns, it becomes fairly unstoppable. I call it sort of a runaway train at this point.
Over the last year, Samsung has increased ad spending on mobile devices. In addition to flashy TV ads, they organized a flash mob-style dance performance in New York City's iconic Times Square. But despite all the glitzy events here in the U.S., Samsung officials say they see major growth potential in untapped markets in Asia.
I think it will be giving us a lot of chance to grow. So I believe Galaxy S4 will be another sort of step forward to get closer to Southeast Asia.
Stephen Fee for That's IT in New York.
Well, speaking of New York City, what I'm about to talk about next has nothing to do with New York's Harlem Borough. In fact, the Harlem Shake meme didn't even start there. Do you know where it started? Do you even know why it became an internet sensation? Well, here's why. The Harlem Shake is a YouTube generation dance phenomenon. The dance is to the song of the same name performed by electronic musician Bauer. And it's quite easy to produce. A masked person usually starts dancing alone while others, oblivious to his antics, go about their own thing in the same room. But at the exact same point when the bass drops, the room explodes in a frenzy of dance. It is made even more amusing with the jump cut technique of editing, the costumes, and the masks. The very first Harlem Shake video was created by a group on Facebook calling themselves the Sunny Coast Skate. Their video has over 20 million hits. Since then, countless videos have popped up, from news anchors to airline passengers, the Norwegian Army, and just about everyone else. Though it is entertaining and funny, a group of minors did it and were fired. Their bosses said they compromised their own safety. The U.S. Federal Aviation Agency is also investigating this video for possibly violating in-flight safety regulations. Well, this group in Mexico put in a lot of depth to the Harlem Shake. All right, it really is not that funny without the music, so here. But take a look at this. This is the real Harlem Shake dance, created in Harlem, New York, back in the 70s. And as you can see, it has no resemblance whatsoever with the current craze. By the way, up to 4,000 videos of Harlem Shake variations are uploaded on the internet daily. So, should we be doing the Harlem Shake? Well, I'll think about that. Meanwhile, if you're thinking of doing the Harlem Shake, let me show you this. This is the Philips SoundShooter, and the company says it's big sound in a mini speaker. For a speaker this tiny, it holds up well with loudness and has good enough sound quality. The built-in lithium-ion rechargeable battery provides up to 8 hours of playback time. This rubber coating is removable and changeable, but you can't just buy the jacket on its own. The retractable 3.5mm line and cable connects to a headphone jack of your mobile phone device, and it is compatible with just about every mobile device. So, if you are ready, let's give the speaker a try, and you can judge for yourself. So what do you think? It's not fantastic, it is mono, but it's good enough if you need big sound. That's all I have for you this week on That's IT. I'm Timothy Go. That's it.